Shakespeare said 400 years ago. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. It's about a connection. It's not about gender. A lot of times when talking about marriage equality, the issue of physicality comes up. Try holding it this way. Okay. The issue of physicality comes up. But when that happens, my response is this. Having sex, regardless of what kind, is not a factor when I'm considering marrying someone. It is the look in their eyes when I see them. It's that smile only they show me. It's the words they tell me and the actions they show me. Sex is just a part of a relationship, not the basis or the focus of one. It's about 3 simple words. I love you. When I was younger, I didn't grow up thinking I was different. I only thought that I wanted what most people want when they grow up. To meet that one special person that will stand by your side through all the heartaches you go through all the that you are, all those things, and start a family with them. The only sovereign you can allow to rule you is reason. And it is such a shame that we live in a world where people will allow fear to cloud their judgment instead of letting reason be their guiding light. We, every single person, are responsible to take action in those times that call for it, much like now. Our state is an amazing state. Like Pam said, I love this state, and I do want to live here when I get older. And I do want to get married here. And we need to stand up for those things. It is beautiful, and there is such a wide variety of people, and we need to stand up for ourselves and show that we will be equal. Often we are ridiculed and suppressed by the same tactics that have been used against minorities again and again, but we will not stand for it. We will not live in the past, because life is in the future, not in the past. It does not take a lot to stand up and educate. We need to show our state that we are not willing to turn away from the truth, that we are not willing to stand by and let our elected officials treat us like subhumans, because we are the same as everyone else on this planet, in this state. We cry just like everybody else. We get hurt like everybody else. We bleed like everybody else. And we love just like everybody else.
That's right.
We have a responsibility to always push forward, to always search for the truth and expose the lies that burden our existence. We all have choices to make, how we live our lives and what we choose to do every single day. Every person makes choices as to how they will live. Evil does not exist independent of man. Men do evil by choice. Choices involve the requirement to think, even if ineffectually. The most basic choice you can make is to think or not to think, to let others do the thinking, and tell you what to do, even if they tell you to do evil. Wise choices require more. They require rational thinking. Refusal to think rationally affords one the ability to maintain the illusion of knowledge, wisdom, even sanctity while committing evil. If you follow the teachings of others who do your thinking for you and who have you do evil, the innocent victims are harmed just the same as if you choose to harm them yourself. It's not up to others to tell us how to live our lives. We run our lives. We are responsible for every single thing that we do, every single choice that we make. This bill is a bill that will harm businesses, will harm religions, will harm families, and most of all harm us as living, breathing human beings. We are gay, we are lesbian, we are bisexual, we are transgender, we are allies, we are lovers, friends, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, sons and daughters. But most of all, we are human, and we need to be treated as such, and we cannot rest until we are.
That's right.
We have the power to change and shape the future. You have that power, and we all have a responsibility to use that power until we are all equal. When we can marry that person we want, when we don't have to fear getting beaten up on the street or in our schools, when we don't have to worry about getting fired from our jobs, when we can live our lives and love our lives. Act as if what you do makes a difference, because it does.
Thank you.